Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided that I wanted to do a video on my perfume collection. I really do like watching other people's videos just because I like to see what other people's favorite perfumes are. Just because I find that, I don't know, there's other people who like other perfumes that I've never tried. And I've actually gone to the store before because somebody that I follow on YouTube used a certain perfume and I went out and I smelled it, I tried it on and I liked it. But if I wouldn't have watched that video, I probably would have never known that perfume existed. So for example, Jo Malone. This was a very foreign thing to me. I did not know who Jo Malone was, or the fragrance, but I had no idea. And because I follow Fleur de Force. See, I'm trying to say that in French. That didn't work out. It didn't work out. Fleur. I think that's how you say it. Okay. Anyway, she really loves Jo Malone. And I actually found out about Jo Malone through her. And I realized that in the States, the only place at the time that sold Jo Malone was Nordstrom. And I just happened to come across it one day and I just started to smell not only the fragrances that she mentioned, but I actually found one of my favorite perfumes, which is the English Pear and Freesia. I have the big bottle of this. At the time, it retailed for $125. Okay, I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but recently I was at Bloomingdale's, who also sells a Jo Malone, and I think these might have gone up in price. I think they're now $135, but don't quote me on that. I know, and this one's a big one, so they only come in two sizes. Jo Malone only creates their fragrances in either the 3.4 fluid ounces, which is this one, or the 1 fluid ounce, which looks like this. So while I was shopping for this fragrance, I absolutely fell in love with this fragrance. I bought it before my honeymoon, and I'm a person, I don't know if you guys do this as well, but I create memories with scents. So like if somebody wears a certain perfume all the time, every time I smell that perfume wherever I am, I think of that person. Or like for example, when I was 15, the perfume I wore all the time was JLo Glow. And now every time I smell that perfume on somebody else or in the store or whatnot, it takes me back to that time. So backstory on that. So that's pretty much it. Now, when I get started on the collection, I already showed you. I got this right before I went on my honeymoon, and now every time I wear it, I think of Italy. And basically, I love only floral scents. I don't like scents that are sweet or smell like food or musky. The pH of my skin does not do well with that kind of stuff. So most of the fragrances that I'm going to show you here are going to be just floral scents, okay? So my favorite is English Freesia Pear. English Pear Freesia. I was confused. And they're colognes from Jo Malone. I have this one and the big one. It literally smells like a bouquet of flowers, okay? You know what this is like? You guys remember Freesia from Bath & Body Works? Their original scent? Okay. Well, you know, I don't know why they discontinued, you know, the original scents. Like, don't fix something if it ain't broke, but whatever. Well, this smells like that, but 10 times better because it's a lot stronger. I find that Jo Malone perfumes have really good stay power. Moving along. Another fragrance that I bought from Jo Malone that I absolutely adore is the Peony Blush and Suede. This is a really big seller from them, but I got this one in the small version. So I buy my perfumes in small versions versus the big ones. Like for me to buy a big perfume it has to be that I absolutely am obsessed with it, obviously, like the one that I just showed you. Only because I find that if I buy my perfumes in medium or like large sizes, it just takes me way too long to get through them, and people gift you perfumes all the time. So they tend to get old if you don't use them fast enough. So ain't nobody got time to be throwing away all that money, okay? Even though you can keep them in like a room with no light, who wants to do that? I don't want to go into a drawer every time I want to put on a perfume. That's just weird. Next thing, the next one that I have here is, you guys are not gonna believe this, but is the Dream Angels Desire perfume from Victoria's Secret. Okay, guys, I am obsessed with the Dream Angels collection. You know, the Halo, Divine, Heavenly. Can someone please explain to me why they got rid of that line? What happened there? Like, I don't understand. I mean, it's not like they were not selling. I mean, everybody I knew had at least one of these. So my favorite one was Desire, but I love them all. I'm not gonna lie. I love them all. And so rarely on occasion when Victoria's Secret's having their semi-annual sale, they'll bring these back. And so like 2 years ago, I'm gonna say, they brought back only Desire and Divine. But of course they had sold out of the Perfume and Divine, so I was only able to get Desire. But they did have the splashes, so I stocked up on those 2 cents. Hopefully this year, if you're listening to me, Victoria's Secret, which you probably are not because you have no idea who I am, bring back my scents, okay? America needs it. Next, okay, this is a fragrance that has been discontinued, as I recently found out, and I was very heartbroken about that. You can't even find it in the outlets anymore. I actually happened to snag this one at an outlet in Orlando, and it is the Tommy Girl perfume, the original one. Guys, holy crap, this is a classic. I don't know what Tommy Hilfiger was thinking discontinuing this scent, but I absolutely love it. And when I had run out of mine, I went to go buy another one, and the lady, very nice lady at the Macy's counter, said, "Oh, I'm sorry, that scent is discontinued." I'm sorry, what? Yes. As shock fell over me, and I cried a little bit on the inside. I said, "Ma'am, can we order it from the factory?" She said, "Oh, I'm sorry, no." So I was in Orlando because I had like Disney passes, and we decided to go to the outlet, and there's a Tommy Hilfiger outlet, and I do not know what possessed me to walk in there, but I did because I don't wear Tommy Hilfiger clothing. And these were on the shelf, and I snagged one of the last ones. I think I didn't get the other one because I think it was like opened or was missing a cap or whatnot, but whatever. The point is, this is amazing. Again, a floral based perfume. And so is Desire. Desire has a floral scent to it as well. It's, you know, but it's a little bit on the sweeter side. It's just not like overpowering. You see where it chokes you as you're wearing it. The next fragrance we're gonna talk about is another classic, which is My Girl Vera. Vera Wang. Here's the thing about this cologne. I love it, but then I hate it. But then I love it, and then I hate it. Why? Okay, maybe it's because, I don't know if maybe I've smelled this fragrance too much on older women, but I just feel like when I wear this, it doesn't belong. Like, I smell like maybe I might be older, and it messes with my brain. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Like, there's certain scents that are just for older women. Like Chanel No. 5 is something that when I smell it, I don't think, oh, young, or no, I just automatically think, you know, an older woman, sophisticated, maybe in her like mid-30s, 40s, or 45s. I'm gonna not say mid-30s because I feel like that's still too young, but I swear it takes me back. Like in the future, when I'm like 45, that's probably what I'll be wearing. Or I'll be wearing Vera. But it smells so good. And I don't know, when I wear it, it does something to my brain. And of course, I'm having tea. Green tea. Moving along. The next one I have, okay, this one you can get here in the United States. So if you're ever in Europe, you can. If you're in Italy, especially. This was from a store called the Merchant of Venice. And it is called, it's an Italian name, so I'm going to try to butcher this at the least I can here. Rosa Mocenija. Roll with it. So basically, this is what the bottle looks like. Okay. This is their top seller. It is made out of that rose that I just gave you the name of. If you walk into any of these stores, you will see this perfume everywhere. They have one in Venice, they have one in Verona, and I believe they have one in Florence. Don't quote me on that. But you can pretty much look them up. This is rose based. But honestly, it's something like I've never smelled before. I've never smelled this scent anywhere, nothing that smells similar to it. So it's a very unique, as you can see. I haven't used that much because homegirl doesn't have money to go back to Italy yet. But when I do, I'm gonna buy more of that. Next is obviously another classic from my girl, Chanel. And if you're a woman, you know what this is. This is the Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. And again, this is the small version. This is a 1.7 fluid ounce. I actually got this on special at Ulta when I had the 20% off of anything, including fragrance. And I used my points to buy it. I keep it in its box because right now, I have so many perfumes open that I'm trying to use that I have this one in a drawer because, you know, it's expensive. So, you know, we're just gonna put it right there. That everybody knows is a favorite. I don't care, like, what kind of scent you like. You know what that smells like. When you smell it out in the street, you're like, oh, yep, I know what that scent is. The next one I'm gonna move on to is one that I got actually this Valentine's Day. So Jo Malone, I signed up for their emails. And so on Valentine's Day, they did this like game thing where, you guys ever seen those machines like at like IHOP where the claw drops down and like picks up like, you know, the like prizes, teddy bears, and you always lose and you end up spending like $10 at that dumb little machine. And you feel like a loser when you're done? Well, it was like that, but virtual. So it was on an email and you would click drop and it would pick something out. You would get something for free with the purchase of at least $65, which technically is one of the small perfumes. So I can't believe that I actually won this, but guys, I got a full size lotion from them in English Oak and Red Currant, and it is 175 milliliters. And it smells, it's a glass bottle, glass pot, and it smells divine. Look at that. Look at that richness. Honestly, I just want to stick my hands in there and just like, but it's too expensive to do that. So I'll wait till Bath & Body Works comes out with something a little bit cheaper. And so I ended up getting the Jo Malone Red Roses. You know, roses for Valentine's Day. Now this smells like roses on steroids. I love the smell of roses. And actually, I know you can't tell on the video that well, but the liquid is almost a little bit pink, which is the only liquid out of all their perfumes that actually has color. All of their other perfumes are just regular clear perfume. The next one is from Salvatore Ferragamo. right? Yeah, Ferragamo. Sorry about that. It's called Signorina. I actually got this, I snagged this puppy at Marshall's. So, speaking of Marshall's, I also snagged this one at Marshall's. Marshall's is always carrying Vera Wang perfumes and Marc Jacobs and Salvatore Ferragamo, so keep your eyes open for that. Okay, so it opens like flower because it's like the travel size perfume. And it's super cute. Look at that, look at that. But this, oh, it smells so good. And I got it for, I think it was like $14.99. But super cute. You can keep it in your purse. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I like small things. It smells delicious. It is, again, floral based. So if you're interested in any of these perfumes, if you see them in the store, test them out. Tell me what you think about it. I absolutely love it. I fell in love with Jo Malone and I've just been purchasing their fragrances ever since because his fragrances, you can also layer. So you can combine scents to create a brand new scent. And when you go to the store, when you speak to an associate, they can kind of guide you as to what scents pair well with other ones. The other one that I got from Jo Malone was a special edition. But because I am obsessed with magnolias, they took out a fragrance called Star Magnolia. And guys, talking about floral, it smells like a magnolia tree. I love it. I absolutely love it. It was a limited edition. I know you can't find this in the store, but I would, if I were you, I would try going on the Jo Malone website to see if it's still available. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys, I highly suggest that if you do like Jo Malone fragrances, sign up for their emails because they have a lot of specials sometimes, especially when the holidays come up. And I believe Easter's the next holiday, so who knows? You might be able to win a free cream, which by the way, that cream is like, I think it's like something ridiculous, like $30 or $40 for that huge pot of cream. Okay, for lotion, yes, for lotion. Anywho, that pretty much completes my entire collection. I didn't want this video to be like 3 hours long because, you know, it's a lot of fragrances. But if I mention something that you have and that you've had for years and you love using, let me know. I also like Marc Jacobs Lola, the purple bottle. I just ran out of that and I haven't been able to buy another one because Marshall's usually carries it, and so I'm waiting. And I also like Marc Jacobs the Ladybug one, Dot. But again, Marshall's hasn't been carrying it yet, so I've been holding off on that. If you have any fragrances that I haven't talked about here that you don't know if I don't know about it, tell me, because I'm always looking for new scents especially for this season. And so I would just love to hear what your opinions are and comments are about that. Now, because people ask me this all the time when I make videos, and sometimes I forget what I'm actually wearing. I'm just gonna go through really quick what I'm wearing on my face. So, bottom eyeliner is Torch by Urban Decay. My top liner is Alkaline by Urban Decay. The eyeshadow I'm wearing is actually the Bare Minerals eyeshadow 2.0 called the Top Shelf. And you can see what this quad looks like on my Instagram at Isabel112506. I recently posted a picture of what my spring makeup look would be, which is this. Of course, I'm wearing Lash Domination. Like, look at my eyes, look at my eyes, look at my eyes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And on my lips, I'm wearing Oak from MAC, the lip liner, with Pretty Please, the lipstick. And on my face, I'm wearing, of course, my Bare Minerals foundation. As my blush, I'm wearing Sin from NARS. And as my highlight, ooh girl, look at that subtle highlight. I'm wearing the Bare Minerals highlighter it's that quad that brings the two, the mattifying powder, and they're like all in one highlighter. So like, it doesn't matter what skin tone you are, you can wear the highlighter. It comes together in this black compact. I don't really know what it's called, but I know you know what I'm talking about if you love Bare Minerals. What else should I be telling you that people, oh, my nails. I just did my nails and Haven't had a chance to wash my hands long enough for all the residue on my nail polish to come off. But this is just white nail polish. But every time I make a video, there's always one person that asks me what color I'm wearing on my nails. And sometimes I remember, but sometimes I can't. And this time, you guys just know it's white. Just a white nail polish. And if you're interested as to what I'm wearing, you can also go on my Instagram. I posted a picture of my outfit because sometimes people are like, oh, your top is so pretty. Where'd you get it from? Usually all my clothes is from the loft because I'm a short person, and so they carry short people sizes, and I absolutely love their clothes, and they have great sales. I never buy anything full price there. It's always 50% off because it's very expensive. It is very expensive to shop there. I'm not gonna lie, a pair of jeans can cost you $80. But when everything goes 50% off and your pair of jeans are already on sale, you just snag those pairs of jeans for 20 bucks. I'm just saying. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned because I'm gonna be uploading a couple more videos the next couple weeks. Bye.